What up, people? Thank you guys so much. I've had a chance to really see what's happening on my channel in terms of, say, the progress and support, but it has been good. I don't have time for that right now. I'm just trying to put in as much work as possible in a short period of time. So, guys, I will get to your comments. I will get to everything eventually, and thank you guys so much for making my channel super. It's super because it's very young and it's growing very fast, and it's all thanks to you. So, there's a gentleman that asked for this TD paper. I've been working on it. Teacher have been working on it rather, and she finally brought it. And this teacher, she is, I'm just gonna describe her. She is fast as Shelley and Fraser Price, and she's as beautiful as Miss World. That's the teacher that did this for me. Pick up yourself, Miss How? Yeah. And she's as humble as Jesus. So you know, it's hard to find people like that. All right, let's get to it, guys. And this look like maths for the first one. A triangle with a perimeter of 198 millimeters is constructed with the size of ratio 2 to 3 to 4. Then the shortest side is, and we know our ratio, right? We add these, so we get 2 plus 3, that's 5, and then plus 4, that's 9. So it's 2 out of 9 times 198. And that works out to exactly 44. All right. Let's move on to 2. Which of the following terms describe how construction line should be drawn? And that is light. So we're not going to spend a lot of time because it's pretty straightforward so far. So construction line must be very light. I know that. Number 3 refers to the following diagram with lines labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4. The diagram above, the lines indicating a cutting line is labeled. So we are to identify the cutting line, and that would be 2 right here. So that is number 3 is B. Big up to all my colleagues. You have helped me so much. I really appreciate you guys. All right. If a scale of 1 to 100 is used in a drawing exercise, then an object 2000 millimeter long would be represented on a paper as, all we have to do is just divide 2000 by 100, right? And let's see. I look at math, so you know we get excited, right? Divided by 100. Because for every 1, you're gonna get 100. So 2 is gonna give you 200, and so on and so on. A lot of persons don't really understand scale. 3 is gonna give you 300, and you're gonna continue on that path, all right? So which one is gonna give you 2000? That will be 20. So that is 20. And this is maths, guys. So you know me get excited when you see that. Yeah. All right, let's move on to 5 rather. The term cabinet and cavalier refer to which of the following views? Is it oblique, isometric, auxiliary, or is it perspective? And guys, make sure you're reading up all your notes so you can do all of this. She's not gonna be able to do another paper for me, but I really appreciate this one. I am hoping as much come on this as possible, and that would be oblique. Number 6. Oh guys, geography coming up shortly, and chemistry. God give me the strength to do them. I just know you will. In shape description, center lines are used to locate the lines, determine the height of the letters, locate position and dimension, or it construct baselines vertical to surfaces. And that is C, locate positions and dimension. So that's the purpose of center lines. Number 7, we just try, you can see everything. What we're able. Try the following diagram represent the construction of a tangent to a circle at a point on the circumference. And we know that a tangent is a single line touching circumference of the circle. We know that from mathematics, right? So let's look at them. No tangent here. No tangent here either. So it's between A and B. So let's go back up to A and B. And it's the tangent here. Based on the construction lines, you can see that it is A. Let's move on to number 8. Item 10, refer to the diagram which shows the orthographic projection of a block. Which planes labeled 1, 2, and 3 respectively? Okay, I'll get to them saying now. Alright, so them labeled 1, 2, and 3. And now, on which of the labeled planes is the plan shown? Is it 1, 2, 3, or is it 1 and 3? That would be 3 only. So that's right there. It's 3 only. Number 10, it's 3 only. Which of the following step is not a part of the process of bisecting a line? Marking parallel lines. I think that would be it. If you're bisecting a line, you just basically don't need parallel lines, right? So we're just gonna just circle number 11 right away. And that's what you do it in exam, guys. You try to, the ones that are pretty straightforward, try to just do it as quick as possible. But guys, I didn't do number 9. Look at this. Let's look at number 9. In the diagram above, let me see if we look at the one. If we look at 8. Oh my, what is this? Am I a fool? Alright, let's look at 8, guys. This is crazy. Alright, item 8, refer to the following diagram. AB is equal to, so this line AB is equal to, is it a minor axis, a major axis, half a major axis, or half minor axis? And it is minor axis. You guys would have done this in your class with your teacher. So this is just to remind you, alright? Let's look at number 9, item 9, refer to the following diagram. And you see there, measure it 72. And they say it's a ratio now, it's a ratio. In the diagram above, in order to divide AB into the ratio 4 to 5 by proportional divisions, it's necessary to first, is it divide 72 by 6? No. Step of 12 equal division on AB, or is it measure AB and divide it into 3 parts, or is it step of 12 equal division of AC? I'm looking at option B and B, and they seem to be the same thing. Oh, AC. Oh, yeah, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. And number 9 is B, step of 12 equal division on AC. And guys, this is a very important subject. I wish you guys all the best. Future engineers and so forth. Yeah, man, I wish you guys all the very best with it. Alright, so we're at 11. So I'm wondering why I'm seeing 15 instead of 12. Okay, here's 12. 12 refers to the following construction. And here we have it. We have the unit right there. That we have the circle, and we have everything. That circle, triangle right here, and that. So let's see what they ask us. The construction above shows that, so we have to find which one is true. BCDE is equal to BDE. No, sir. I don't think so. BCD, so that's BCD, BCDE. Okay, that's a trapezium. It's equal to area of BDE. Let's see. BD. That's not correct. All right, so we can know that from maths, ABC is equal to the area of AEB. So ABCD is twice the area of HBG. So ABC, so ABCD, that's the square, unit square there. The area for that is 1, because 1 times 1 is 1. So I don't think it can be twice HBG. So it has to be this. HBFG is twice area of ABCD. Let's see this now. H, that makes sense now. Let's make a lot of sense now. So it is number 12 is D. Some of them, guys, is just a little reasoning. So the reason out as much as possible. All right, which of the following instruments is used to draw electrical and architectural symbols quickly? It's a template, protractor, flexicurves, or beam compass. And that is number 13 is template. Number 14, which of the following instrument is used to draw irregular curves? So that is irregular curves. Notice the keyword, guys. And as suggested, that would be the flexicurve. So the flexicurve is used to draw irregular curves. We are gonna make a flex with me first, flexicurve. I know ladies do this subject, you know. Big up all the ladies doing this subject. You know what I mean? Big up on yourself. If a rectangle with side 100 millimeter and 75 millimeter is constructed accurately, then each of the diagonals should measure. Oh, guys, you know, say when could use Pythagoras theorem and do this, right? Now I'm bringing too much maths and stuff, but definitely you could do that. Because it would actually be searching for the hypotenuse side. Let me just see if I am right. And then I check with the answer sheet to see if this look like maths. This look like maths. This subject is fantastic. I will be covering this subject forever. Let's assume that this is 100 and this part is 75. And they ask for the diagonal, right? So the diagonal would be this. So this would make it the hypotenuse. So it would be 100 square plus 75 square. Let me just get a calculator. I don't know if you guys will have a calculator, but just for time, don't want this video to be long. I have so many more to do. So I'm just gonna try. So the first one I'm gonna be 10,000. What's 75 times 75? It's gonna be 5,625. So you're gonna add the 10,000 to that. So you get 15,625. And we're supposed to find the square root of that. So square root of 15,625 is This is not 15,000. Sorry guys, 15,625. So the answer is 125. Let me just check. So that's what was a maths question. So you know, Mr. Bennett get excited, and the answer is D. So you're gonna use Pythagoras theorem and do that. All right, 16. When a draftsman is drawing a true horizontal line, the pencil point should be guided by, is it the scale, the t-square, the set-square, or the edge? And that is your t-square. Number 17. Which of the following lines is used to outline a finished drawing? And that would be D, the thick one, and it's not broken. Number 18. The fire emergency exit doors leading from the workshop should open, should it inwards, upwards, outwards, sideways. You see what's them something important, guys? Safety, you know? And that is outwards. Guys, when I go on the job, please practice safety, alright? You can't work so hard and then you go give you 3 points. You know what I mean? Work hard, work smart. So on to number 18. Number 19 rather. Item 19 refers to the diagram. Which of the following statements are true about 25 in the diagram above? It abbreviates for radius. It indicates a surface is a square. It avoids using a second dimension. Alright, and that is 2 and 3 only. It indicates surface is a square and it avoids using the second. So it is C, number 1 out of it. Alright, 19. Let's move on to 20 now. Item 20 refers to the following drawing with dimensions labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4. The diagram above, location. In the diagram above, a location dimension is represented by, is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? And that is 4. Absolutely love this subject. I love it. I love it. I love it. All the best, guys. 21. A right angle triangle can be constructed if given the perimeter only, length of the chord, the axis of the coordinate, or the hypotenuse on one other side. Definitely the hypotenuse on one other side. Okay, you can just calculate the next side. Yo, this are math. This are math. That's subject cash shot. Nah, like, me up on yourself. 22. A man has transformed a 100-meter square drawing into a larger octagonal shape. What it will contain? I don't read it properly. A man has to transform a 100-millimeter square drawing to the largest octagonal shape that it will contain. Which of the following instrument should be used to perform the exercise? So what would you use? And that is your divider and set square. So big up TV man. I'm gonna premiere this as soon as I finish. Very excited about it. You're the only person I'm expecting to watch. I don't expect others based off of what's happening. Alright, in a technical drawing, the phrase curves meeting with each tangential means that the curves will be blended properly, will meet at right angle, will not touch each other, or will just touch each other. So that is tangentially. What does that mean? It means that they will meet at right angles. There's a lot of maths in this. The subject is gonna become my baby. I love this subject. Alright, item 24 refers to the following diagram. We choose the part of construction necessary for drawing ellipse. And what terms best describe point E and F. So that's E and F. And that is it focal, normal, minor axis, major axis, and it's actually a focal. You got Miss Ow. All right, so we're on to 25 now. If an ellipse is drawn with a major axis of 100 millimeter and a minor axis of 75 millimeter, then the distance between the focal points to the nearest millimeter is 66. You guys just go and research. Oh, you got 66, all right? When a solid is cut by a cutting plane parallel to its base and the top is removed, the remaining part is called, is it frustum, oblique, isometric, or truncate? And that is frustum. So 26 is frustum. When a solid is cut by a cutting plane, and all right, let's move on to 27. And the notes up at top, refer to the following diagram, and there's a diagram. Line labeled in the diagram indicate various center lines for the object. Which of these lines are drawn axially? So, is it AB, is it CD, is it EF, or is it GH? And what does axially mean? So that is GH. 28. The diagram above shows how to find the center of an arc with radius r, which is tangential to, is it A, a straight line, B, a straight line and circle, C, two straight lines meeting at any angle, or is it D, two straight lines meeting at right angle? And that is indeed two straight lines meeting at right angles. And we in maths, I think we say that is perpendicular. All right, so 29. A material safety data sheet provide guidance on, that should be in your notes, safe handling of potential hazards. All right, so that is C. We're not gonna waste any time. Let's move on to 30. Let's try it up. Which of the following diagrams show the triangles of equal area between parallel lines? Look on the so not this. All right. So see if we put on. Okay, definitely A. See, this angle right here is equal to this angle right here. Alternate segment. And the lengths are the same, so it is A. Yo, this full of maths like, whoa. 31, which of the following terms are not names of polygon, titan, rhombus, isosceles, and scalene? Heptapogon, decagon, eccentric, and concentric. And that would be D. All right, let's move on to 32. The bisector of a line AB is shown correctly by the drawing. Oh, they might show the bisector. The bisector divide it into two equal parts. The bisector have to be the line here. This is going to be the bisector. So B. I'm not even look for that. Alright, so let's move on to 33. The name of the point where all the lines converge in a perspective drawing is called, is it the meeting point, the common point, the resulting point, or the vanishing point? And that is the vanishing point. And I read the question, I thought it would be gonna be meeting point where they all meet. Ah boy. Let's move on to 34. The ellipse above which sum of distance is equal to AB. Is it AC plus BC, or is it F2 plus CD? No, sir, can't be that. Is it F1C, so that's F1C to C plus CB? No, sir. So it have to be the last one. F1 plus F2. So number 34 is E. Five. Which of the following solids is represented by the drawing above? A rectangular pyramid, a truncated square pyramid. I like a square thing, you know, because it's a square base. Oblique rectangular pyramid. A part section of a right. So it's B. Yes, it is indeed B. It's a square. There you go, maths again, maths again. Alright, so 36 refers to the following drawing. The drawing above shows the development of a truncated, is it a cylindrical pipe, a rectangular pipe, a hexagonal prism, or is it an hexagonal prism? And it is a cylindrical pipe. Let's move on to 37. Which of the following diagram best represent an external and internal tangent? Remember, a tangent is a line that touches a single point and the circumference. It's between A and B, you know. But this would have been two tangents, so one. So two. Oh, one must be internal and one must be external. So it's B. Let's move on. To 38. What is the correct order of the following steps involving a drawing of a tangent to a circle from a point outside the circle? Oh, we're supposed to do is 1, join the center of the point to the outside, draw a circle and choose a point outside the circle. Bisect the line which joins center, so you must put it in the order, guys. And what's the first thing you do? 2, draw a circle and choose a point outside the circle. So that would 2, so 2 is between this and this. Let's look at the next step. Join the point to the outside of the circle, so that's D. 3 is what I do last, right? So yeah. 39. Which of the following statements is used to quickly draw such items as bolt heads, nuts, electrical and architectural symbols? And that is a stencil. Let's move on to 40. And I see more ratio coming up. Oh, that's 41. So that means 40 is down here. In the construction above, the angle x, as this angle here, is about, x is, well, not about, is it 60 degrees, 65 degrees, or is it 75 degrees? All right, so I would say this right here is 90. So I'm gonna go with 60 degrees. What you guys think? This is not part of the answer sheet, so I think she overlooked this page. All right, so 41. You guys tell the opinion on this. 41 refers to the following diagram: the eccentric of FP, so that's FP to PQ above is, that is 1 to 1. Assuming that it's just the ratio. All right. 42. You guys can shed some light on these. All right. The diagram above shows the intersection of three isometric axes. What is the value of the angle? Is it 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, or is it 120 degrees? I'm gonna go with 60, assuming that all of it is 120 degrees, and this is half, so I'm gonna go with 60. You guys can share some light, or you guys can do some research, and that was not on the answer sheet. It's from my brain. All right, so on to 43. 43 refers to the following diagram. The true shape of the cut surface A to A on the right code above is, let's see, and that is B. Make them, you know, guys, make them, because they can repeat, so make them, please. Let's go back up. We are on to 44. We're going on fine. We're going on fine. Which of the following diagram represent a scalene triangle? And a scalene from mathematics, no sides or angle is equal. So right there, we see that it is C. And what is a scalene? All right, 3 different sides, 3 different angles. Oh, this is coming back. Okay, this was an error. We already did that. So we're on to 45. Item 45 refers to the following diagram. Which of the following polygons can be constructed in the circle above what that has a radius of 8? And that is an octagon. You know, octagon means oct means 8, like that. All right, the representative ratio of a scale of a 1 millimeter equal 1 meter is, so 46, that is 1,000. We know the shapes already, right? 1000 millimeter, 1 meter. Which of the following properties is true for a plane figure which undergoes a linear reduction only? And that is the dimensions and proportions are changed. All right, let's move on to 48. The sum of the angles in a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. All right, that is maths. I didn't have to look at the answer sheet for that. 49. The triangle ABC is drawn within a semicircle of diameter 100 millimeter rather. So AB is 100. Yeah, is equal to, and no, the diameter is 100. So this right here is 100. Let's put it in. Put it in. We must put it in. And then now, so the diameter from here to here, that will be the diameter. And they say AB is 80. And we must find the length of BC. So the length of BC, I'm very excited for this one. It's maths, 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 maths. Since it's a right angle triangle, so we get 10,000 here. So let's use the calculator again. 10,000 minus 6. Oh Lord, it has to be 36. Guys, you know, guess what? I don't have to do none of that. Watch out. Just change it to 8 and 10, right? And make it be something. Say, it have to be 36. Yo, I love this question. Remember the trig ratio 6, 8, 10. Yeah, so it have to be 60, not 36. Oh Lord. Sorry guys, sorry. I'm so excited that I nearly messed it up. Let me see the answer sheet. Yes, it is indeed 60. So you didn't have to work it out because you have a trig ratio of 6, 8, and 10. You also have 3, 4, 5, right? These are trig ratio. So we could just take off a 0 and we know so we're going to get 6. All right, so 49 is A. Let's move on to 50. And just 10 to go, and we are there, all right? Which of the following diagrams show the development of a square pyramid? You know, it's another one, right? It's a cuboid. And this a triangular, so yeah, so it's just to be D. So I know like something, guys. I know like something. Alright, so 51. The diagram above shows the construction of a regular hexagon, right? Given the length of sides, the perimeter and altitude, the length of the diagonals, or the perpendicular lines between the lines. And that would be the length of sides. So number 51 is A. 52 refers to the following diagram showing a drawing of an object. In each of the following projection is the object illustrated above drawn? Is it oblique, isometric, is it first angle, or is it orthographic? And that would be B, isometric. Isometric projection. All right, on to 50. Oh Lord, some part missing, guys. Oh Lord, from 53 is missing. I'm so sorry about that. So sorry about that, guys. But at least we did many of them. So big up on yourself. 57, which of the following developments shows a cylinder which is cut obliquely at both ends, and that would be D. I'm a bit disappointed. Just jump right to 57. All right, 58. The drawing above represents a room which measures 250 millimeter by 400 millimeter. The scale used in the drawing is guys, all we have to do is just divide them number here and see how it works out. All right, so them said this side a 2.5. So all I have to do is divide 2.5 by this and see how much you get, and we know the dimension, right? So we have what here. So this side is 2.5. So let me just write it here. Now the scale, to get the scale, I divide this because this actually represents 50, right? So we divide it by 50 and see how much we get. And that is 50. So it's 1 to 50. All right. All right, let's move on to 59 and then 60, and we are through. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end. Big up for yourself. Nicholas, Louis, you don't do that subject here. Hey, Nicholas, who pyramids this little boy? All right, 59 refers to the following diagram. In the diagram above, EF to EF1 is in the ratio 3 to 4. The length of EF is, oh, it's in the ratio 3 to 4. And they give us, say, that means a 15 represent one of them, right? You understand that, man? Say? Watch out, guys. Look, them give it EF, right? So 3 represent 45. So all we have to do is find out where 1 represents. So 1, we could just put in an x to make it look interesting. So 3x, extra 1, you know, is equal to 45. So we divide by 3. So therefore, one of them is represented by 15. So they gave us this side to be 4. So it's 4 times 15. It's math. I'm excited when it's math. It's math. I'm excited when it's math. So that is C. And the last one is number 60. Thank you guys so much for watching. Big up on yourself. Which of the following layouts represent the correct orthographic projection of a shaped block? Let me just scroll down. All right, since this is the last page, I'm gonna just shrink it so you guys can see all of it one time. What's the answer, guys? And that is B. B for Bennett. Now we have come to the end of the paper. I really enjoyed this. I hope you guys do learn something from this. This is Mr. Bennett. I'm out. Look out for the other subjects. All right. Big up on yourself, everyone. Keep safe. Thanks, guys. Like the video if you haven't noticed me now. I say that again, right? Big up on yourself.